Hey everybody, welcome to Jake and me Van Life. I have a secret to share with you today. It's my darkest van life secret, and I'll be honest, I've never seen anybody else do a video like this before. So at least I haven't seen it. If they have, it's just missed me. So stay tuned because this is going to be a different type of video. And I'm excited to do it because it should really make eyebrows raise. People go, oh! Are you ready for this? You sure you're ready? Okay, I've got to show you this. This is my darkest van life secret. And here it is. Oh, wow. This is my van life secret. Wow. This here is my toilet. Welcome to the throne, the royal seat of van luxury. It is beautiful, isn't it? How many people do you know have a van life toilet like this? Well, this is mine. It wouldn't be my throne if it didn't have something special on it. My crown, my royal tiara from my van. Darkest secret. Okay. I'm just messing around, guys, but this truly is my toilet. And what I love about it, it has a toilet seat that's all cushiony, right? Trust me, I could have spent $1,000 on a traditional, what do they call those toilets? Okay, so that bucket is for poop only. See, you can't do it in both because then you can't reuse it. And if you pee in that, which has aspen chips or cedar chips in it lining the bottom, and then when you do your business, you just cover it up. I have a cup full. Let me show you. This is my aspen chips. Now, I did try horse pellets. And they were a big 10-pound bag, and it was like $10, $11, I think. And the cool thing is, if you get the one that has a special something zine or something like that in the word, then that means it gets rid of any smell. And it works amazing. Well, the reason I'm back to the pine is because the feed store that we had here, it's closed down. So until I hit the road and find a feed store, I can't get my horse pellets, which I will be getting because those are my absolute favorite and they last a while. So anyhow, when I open this up, see, I have a cup in there, and then I just scoop it out like this, and then I'll cover up my business that I did in my throne. All right. I hear you say, well, what about urine? Where do you pee? I've got that down pat too. Don't you worry. Here it is. I use an ice bucket that I got at the flea market at RTR in Quartzsite, Arizona 2 years ago. And it was $5. And it works fabulous because as women, you know, it's not as convenient as men are. And we can just put this right between our legs and go, and you don't get a mess anywhere. I like to set it on my step stool in my van. Then I don't have to squat with my bad knees as far. So that's my pee bucket. I forgot to tell you one more thing. This is Miss Pee a Lot. Make of it what you want. It goes everywhere with me. And so does my throne, my luxury throne. Goes everywhere with me. Where do I put it when I'm on the road? Well, they both go in the aisle here with the bungee cord strapping them down so they don't slide around. And it's always empty when I hit the road. What do I do for cleanliness with it? I've got that one covered too. Oh, I know somebody there asked, well, how does she sanitize those things? Well, first of all, my throne, I go to the Dollar Tree and I get those packs of the rolls of bags. And I like the pink ones best because they fit the best. I use 2. I don't use 5. I know I've seen Bob Wells when I first started doing this and was watching a video. That's how I learned about the bucket, was through Bob Wells. And I remember, if I remember correctly, he would use 5 bags. And to me, that's just a waste. I don't need 5 bags. The 2 bags hold it just fine. I also cannot let it sit there and pile up inside for days. So usually 2 poops, okay, 2 days and 2 poops, it's going. It's getting thrown out, okay? Now, sanitation. Oh, and the Miss P a lot, she gets dumped daily. And I go to McDonald's and I dump it in the toilet. We're not supposed to dump it on the ground anywhere. Now, at a court site, it's nothing but rocks, and I'm told that's okay. Of course, you don't want to put it where your campfire's at, or people's vans are at, or RVs are at. You want to just get rid of it, like in gutters, in the rocks, things like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you've been to court site, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, for sanitation, here's the lowdown. This is my vinegar and water bottle I use on my dishes and whatnot. It's so easy. So then when I have cleaned out Miss P a lot, I spray it down inside and outside, and the handle and the lid, with my vinegar water. Okay? And then every day I use a new clean rag. I have these rags. They're awesome. Let me get those. I want to show you, because these are really neat. See these towels? Hang on. They're not terry cloth. They're not microfiber, but they're fuzzy and they're really absorbent. So you can buy a roll of these. They have different colors at Walmart, and I did. And honestly, I can't remember what I paid. I know it was, I want to say like $15, but it gives you 60 or 80 towels, and they just tear off. Then I use one of these every day when I clean my bucket, and it goes into the laundry, and then I wash them. That way I'm not wasting paper towels. I use these on dishes often too, especially big dishes like pans and pots and stuff, because paper towels aren't cheap anymore, you guys, and I don't like wasting them. I kind of savor them for when I really need it. So Miss P a lot, she gets the good cleaning with this. But after the vinegar and water, I use Lysol, so that it sanitizes it really, really well. And this one's lavender scent, so it makes Miss P a lot smell pretty. She has to be special. She is a luxury peel. I heard somebody else wonder in their minds, where does she store this? Because we've seen her van tour. I do have the smallest Ram Pro Master 1500. That's the baby of the 3 sizes. And limited space. In fact, you know, I think, quite honestly, so you wonder, my luxury throne and Miss P a lot, where do I store them when I'm camping? Where do I store them when I'm on the road? Well, I store them both in the aisle against the cabinet, my new cabinet, and I not Velcro, what am I saying? I bungee cord it so that they don't move around, just like I bungee cord my Berkey to the floor also. But when I'm camping, you know where I put it? Because I don't have anywhere I can put it under my bed or anything. I'm going to tell you, it goes up on my front driver's seat, out of sight. And Miss P a lot, she goes down below the passenger seat on my floor. Now, it is a level up to the passenger seat and driver's seat. Let me show you. You see that there? Oh, there's a little step up. Well, I always keep it back here. Oh, I went to the thrift store today, so I'm waiting because I have to wash all of that. But I will keep it here, right there on my front seat, my throne, that is. And Miss P a lot, like I said, goes on the floor by the passenger seat, because there's usually not anybody in the passenger seat unless it's me. So they're well taken care of. I sanitize them both daily. Doesn't cost me much at all. And I didn't spend $1,000 on one of those fancy toilets that composts everything you do. Now, I think those are a great idea. I'm all about composting. However, it's not a reality for me when they cost, $800 to $1,000. It just, to me, I don't have room to put it out of sight. It's not something that you're going to be easily able to hide in a van like mine that's small. So, what did I spend on my throne? I think, actually, I didn't spend a penny on it. It was free. Know why? Because I joined Lowe's, their program that's for contractors and people in construction and just normal people who aren't. But you get an account, and when I did it, they gave me a free bucket. I did pay for the toilet seat on it though, and that was $10 at Lowe's. So you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get a bucket. And then the shredded stuff here that goes inside of it, inside the throne, you can get that at Walmart. It's $4 and some change for a big bag, and a bag can last me a month. So I'll usually make sure I have 2 bags when I go on my 2-month road trips every other month, or every time I come back and I'm home and then I go back out again. I always make sure I have 2 bags, and that gets me through 2 months. So there you have it. The glamorous, not so secret life of my van toilet. If you survived watching this, smash that like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit subscribe, because you can always unsubscribe if you don't like what you're seeing on my channel. I have all kinds of really neat videos. I think you'd like them. There's a great variety of all sorts of different things on my channel. But if you, let me take my glasses off so you can see this. If you use a throne of your own in your van life, I'd love to hear from you. Just tell me what yours is so other people can read it and get ideas also. Do you decorate your throne? I never had before, but this morning I had an idea. You know what? I'm going to make it look like a real luxury toilet. And so that's what I did. I went to the Dollar Tree, bought some decorations. I think I spent $375 total. The bucket was free, and I have a very luxury high-end toilet that I use. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much for watching my video, and come on back because I always have videos coming out regularly. Teresa and I are hitting the road October 3rd, and we're going to be doing a really neat road trip. This is going to be her first time actually doing a van life road trip, and she's excited and I'm excited because we're going to see some things I've never seen before, or Teresa. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming in a couple of weeks. I'll be starting to film that. Well, listen, thanks again for enduring watching my van life luxury toilet. And I hope that you'll stay tuned and come back and see me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment about what you do. All right. And I'm not knocking the $1,000 composting toilets. I can't have one because I don't have the space for one. And I would rather take my $1,000 and spend it on maintenance on my van and whatnot. That's just me. I'm not judging anybody on what they use. I think whatever works best for you is your business. And if you don't like it, there's other options. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon on the next video.